morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and I'm here with Charlie. Oh, she's getting so sick, guys. She's just going downhill really quickly. I'm struggling at the moment with her. It's so hard. She keeps going round and round in circles. Today I will be giving you a prediction reading for the 14th of April. Oh, the year is flying, guys, isn't it? I've got a little bit of admin, guys. Welcome anybody new to my channel. I am back online. We're pretty sure YouTube was controlling a lot of my videos getting to you. I had to write to them 6 times. It's been a bit of a week, but we're back on now. I'm trying to get back to all your comments, guys. Please forgive me for not being so efficient. So I will try and get on it and reply to a lot of your comments today. You are important to me, and what you've got to say is interesting because, as we know here, we don't get a lot of it on mainstream. Sorry, guys, let me just move the camera. On mainstream media. So it would be nice to actually see what's really going on in the world. It's weird because I actually turned my iPad on last night, and one of you was telling me about the stabbings here in Sydney. I hadn't even seen the news. Really horrific. I know a lot of you guys will be hearing about it even if you're overseas. A guy went around and stabbed a heap of people in a really busy Bondi shopping centre in Sydney. I think there's like at least 6 dead. Like, it's just sickening, isn't it, guys? And there was a mother and a baby, and she picked up the baby and handed it off to a stranger because the baby was stabbed, she was stabbed. Honestly, people are just losing their shit everywhere, and they're saying it's mental health, not terrorism. Of course not. Anyway, we'll find out more about it. To be continued, guys. Absolutely sickening, isn't it? Oh, imagine the... Oh, God, it's just horrific. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. So welcome anybody new. Please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the bell notifications so my videos pop up. Like buttons, guys, and please comment down below. I am struggling on Rumble. Since I've been upgrading the cables, I can't load anything. I can only load a very short, like minute-long video. So bear with me, guys. I am trying. I haven't given up on Rumble, but it's probably perhaps where I'm living at the connection's not so great. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, we talk about more drone things. We talked about this a while ago, a few months ago, I think. More drone attacks. There's more drone attacks on Israel. So it's all drama, all war, all scary drones that obviously bomb. What's the go with the drones? We've all seen the drone, haven't we, that can, like, shoot people. I think most of us have seen that. I wonder if it's anything like that, where perhaps if you're implanted, the drone can, like, beep, 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 hone in on you. We have seen that kind of thing, but anyway. So we've got more drone attacks. Beers going up in Australia, blaming the war because of the barley and wheat issues. They're blaming beer going up in Australia because of the war, of course. Oh, my God. Very easy to blame the war. God, guys, I'm so tired. What the hell? I think I'm still recovering from trying to get on YouTube and load. The other thing is I've just got a very good video that I think you guys would really benefit from watching. It popped up this morning. I was getting ready, and we listen to lots of different things, don't we, while we're going about our day, guys? And I love Eckhart Tolle. Sometimes I have to just go back to Eckhart Tolle just to remind myself of the simple ways of coping. So I do listen to a lot of Eckhart. He is the master of teaching you to live in the now and how to cope during crazy times. And I want you to go and check this video out. Sorry, guys, cat hair. It's on Eckhart Tolle channel on YouTube. Eckhart Tolle on transforming suffering into awakening. And I just found it very relatable. It's not a very long video. It's fairly short, actually, for his. So go and check that out. Transforming suffering into awakening. It's just exactly what we've been through. It's what we talk about all the time, how when you awaken, you see life differently, you feel different. He explains it very, very well, guys, because he is the master of the awakening process. From someone who lived on a park bench and had no home, etc. He learnt how to live in the now via that, well, difficult, challenging situation, he managed to turn his life around. And I think that's what really he's getting to, is that once you start seeing life from a different perspective, everything changes and the way that you feel changes. So please go check that out. I thought it was a very valuable video, actually. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. Oh, thanks for all your beautiful thoughts and kind wishes too, guys, that you missed me and it's nice to have me back. I've missed you guys heaps. I kept saying to my hubby, I really miss my channel. I miss interacting with all the people and I'm missing everybody. I miss the channeling, like getting information to you. I find it's very helpful for me too, guys. So I'm glad that you guys missed me too, because I missed you as well. Oh, we've got a big fog here this morning, guys. Getting close to winter now, but the fogs are burning off pretty quickly. They're sort of gone by 10 o'clock. So fingers this one does and we get a nice sunny day, because you usually get pretty nice days after a fog here. All right, let's get started. Sorry, guys. I'm getting from the guides. Now, we've had this before. We had about Remember When You Were 5. Remember when we talked about that show 7 Up, that UK program where they follow people every 7 years? It's fascinating. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And we had to go back to when we were 5 years old and the things that we loved, our creativity, our passions. And I'm getting, they're saying to me there's something significant around the age of 8. When we were 8, I'm trying to remember when I was 8. I guess, oh gosh, the energy, guys, is very exhausting at the moment. I'm guessing it would be a bit of a blur unless you looked at photos and things. Sometimes it's hard to remember specific ages, but the guides are saying a lot of things might have happened to us around age 8, 6, what would that be, like year 3 at school or something like that? I think in a lot of our lives, there's a bit of a turning point, they're saying, around age 8, where we started being put to the test. The guides are saying a lot of our tests, oh, I don't know what the tests are. In the tests of life, I'm guessing, started around the age of 8. And perhaps what I'm getting is it was about our awareness. Maybe our awareness became wider and far-reaching. So we started to see things differently. I believe around 8 is when, I would say our body, what the guides are getting to is our body starts to contract around 8, because we become aware that this would make sense, that we're different, where we don't fit into the square hole, we're the round peg trying to be shoved into the square hole. We didn't fit in. And the guides are saying this would have happened around 8 years of age for most of us. This is interesting, isn't it? Which is probably, I would think, right, because I do remember primary school was very strange for me. It's sort of saying we were like lost souls back then, but it's like the guides are saying, but everything that happens leads us here. But they're highlighting that a lot of things start around the age of 8. A lot of they call it the awakening, movement towards the awakening. Oh, wow. I actually don't like looking back at my younger years, to be quite honest. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I always felt very uncomfortable in my own skin during my late primary school years and high school. I was always uncomfortable in my skin, even probably into my 20s. And I think most of us here would know that we hadn't emerged into who we really were. We were being squashed, trod on by other people, told who we were and what we were. We took a lot of that on because, of course, we're the empath, sensitive, intuitive sponges, etc., that absorbed everybody else's stuff. So the guides are saying this started around 8. And I believe mine did. That would make sense to me. I started to be aware that I was different. And we've been talking a little bit about that for a week now. Not a week, because I've been on for a week, in the last few videos, how sometimes we do feel weird and different. Even now, as being labelled conspiracy theorists, etc., weirdos, whatever, woo-woo people, you still feel different. But it's actually, we wear that now with that badge of honour that we talk about that gets pinned to us by the guides. We wear it as a badge of honour because that shows that we're saying our truth. We're knowing and trusting the information that's coming to us as well. So we get it like a badge of honour because we're staying in our truth. All right. And they're showing me like the world is falling apart, which I think on this channel we know it pretty much is, because there's that much going on that it's just like this chaotic, restless, tumultuous energy going on, because we know this is the year of the great shift. And they're showing me like a cardboard doll's house. You know how you get a cardboard doll's house and you can fold it up, and it can fold up like a book. I had one once that was like a book, a doll's house that was like a book. And this is what I'm getting. It's the world has to fold in on itself to be rebuilt. This is what I'm getting. Things have to change. Things have to collapse in order for change to come. Hey, did I tell you guys, you know how my daughter has that book nook that she made, and I've shown you that sort of Harry Potter book nook, little doll's house thing that she made. I showed you it a few videos ago. Well, I ordered one because I'm doing my Japanese vintage room next door here. I ordered a Japanese house. Oh, wait till you see it. She's making it for me at the moment. It's so cool. Wait till you see it. It's so zen. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so detailed. It's going to take her a while to make it. But that's her latest project for me. So I'm just getting this collapsing. Everything has to be folded in on itself in order to be rebuilt in a new way. Oh, Charlie. I find her meow very distressing, guys. It's very, very distressing. I really don't know what to do with Charlie. It's making me very, very upset. I don't know if she's in pain or she's looking for me, but then she sleeps really well. So it's so hard. I know you guys understand. It's very upsetting. Okay, let's keep going. Keep getting it. England's rising. And when I say England, that just means UK. It means the coming together place. What the hell, guys, is happening with the royals? The royals. Oh, I did notice too, guys, that now Chucky's on one of your pound notes or whatever over there. Oh, great. You can look at him every day. Although isn't cash supposed to be disappearing? So go figure. You're so lucky you'll get a little bit of Chucky on your notes before it disappears. So maybe put those away, guys. I'm sure they're going to be of great value one day when they're very rare. Oh, my goodness. Don't know what's going on with the royals, but it's just so confusing, isn't it? It's like Harry and Meghan are back. They're in the spotlight and everyone else is like disappearing into the background. Oh, my God. But I am getting that. People standing up in England. England's rising. Keep getting it. Just have to say it. Just have to say it. And I do believe there's a lot of cultural differences. I think we are all very aware of that in England, in the UK, with the immigrant issues that Sushi's been creating. I do feel there's a lot of conflict now. There's a lot of conflict. And it's conflict, like I always say, you've got language barriers, you've got, well, let's say cultural, because cultures, like the Australian culture is very different, for example, to the Indian culture. It's very extreme. Different ways you're brought up, different beliefs. There's this clashing I'm getting in England, the clashing. I'm just getting this like clashing of the cultures. And you've got also religion, which is a big one. Different beliefs. It's very strange. But there is a lot going on. There's a lot of conflict, and it's around, well, it would be around mismanagement of immigrants would be one of the biggest issues that England would be rising for. Not only cost of living, we know that's an obvious one. So I do feel there's a lot of different reasons. And migrants being very well looked after could be one of them. This whole immigration thing worldwide has just become the biggest joke. We've got the boat people still arriving here in Australia. Oh, yeah, great. Don't know who anyone is. They've got no identification. Who knows about this crazy guy who's been stabbing people in Sydney, or they're making out he's come from Queensland and the police know him and he's got family in Sydney. And yeah, we'll see. They probably won't ever give us the true story, will they? But anyway, time will tell, I guess. So many questions, haven't we, guys, around immigration. So I still get England's rising. England's rising. God, we don't even know if anything's happening worldwide, guys. There was movement in Canada, there's movement in places, and then we get nothing on TV here. There is nothing in Oz. I said to my hubby yesterday, people in Australia wouldn't know shit about what's going on in the rest of the world because it doesn't affect them. So whoop-de-doo, we're not even interested. Like, people don't even know what's going on, guys. They don't even know that farmers have been protesting for months in Germany. Like, honestly, it's a joke. I can't believe this world. I think, you know what I can't believe the most is mainstream media. It makes me so infuriated that they just lie and cover up and do whatever the government tells them. It's so frustrating, isn't it, guys? And then we've got the crazy censorship here on SpewTube. We know how it goes. You have to be careful, guys, of every word you type in, what you're putting in. We have to be very, very diligent. We just do. I mean, I've been on here for 7 years, guys, and I do think it's strange that I've only got, 3,500 subs. I get like 1 sub a week. Not even that. I don't understand why they don't just let my videos just run. They just don't. They're just so frustrating, basically, guys. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. I'm just a bit over it, to be quite honest. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting the Navy. I've heard so much about the Navy rising this year that there's going to be more and more Navy ships, more and more of this, the waters being protected, more Navy ships, more flying planes coming off the Navy ships, like the Top Gun planes and this kind of thing. There's more Navy ships. Oh, Navy ships patrolling the waterways so we don't get more boat people, etc. And then there's the war protection and all this. This is global. I just keep getting more Navy, more protection of the waterways. It's becoming a big deal this year. We're going to see a lot more of it. Could be the submarine things too. More of that, things by stealth. You know, well, China will get blamed as per usual that they're doing everything by stealth. There's just going to be a lot more of the water stuff this year. And it's everywhere. I think I've been saying it for ages. The Red Sea, just everywhere. Oh. Yeah, and more military spending, more spending on tankers, more spending on giving money to other countries like, Trudeau and Biden and all that. They just keep spending, giving their money to Ukraine and all this stuff. So more pouring out into the military, stocking up supplies for other countries, which, as we all know, is probably not a great idea. What about protecting your own country? Oh, yeah, that doesn't come into it, does it? God, I can't wait to see what happens in America with the voting. I see Trump still getting dragged through the courts. Oh, it just never ends. Oh, well, look at the positives. It wins him more votes, guys. That's how it normally works. Oh, man, you need change over there. I was watching Biden talk the other day, and it was like, oh, my goodness. He talks in riddles. You can't even work out what he's actually saying. It was really, really weird. Oh, it's just weird. That whole, oh, my goodness, anyway. I don't have to tell you guys in America how weird it is, because I think living there, it would have to feel weird. All right. God, they're showing me. Remember ages ago, guys, we used to talk about the book Clown World, escaping from Clown World and journeying to Terabella, which is our new earth that we've created of feeling free and happy and living in the now. Well, they're sort of showing me there's new chapters in the books coming out now. We knew this year there was going to be a lot coming out. We call it Clown Show 2.0. There's going to be a lot more coming out now. From now forward this year, we're going to start to see a lot more rolling out. It's like they're beating the drums, like, but it's like the drum beat, like, because the big rollout's coming. Hang on, let me see. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, let me see. Oh, it's saying to me that they're rolling out the gold trimmed red carpet. So it's not only the red carpet rollout that we talk about all the time with the Great Reset. It's going to have like gold trimmings, like gold tassels, gold thread. This is like the step up. Well, what would you call it? Like the Academy Awards of the Great Reset. This is like the serious shit now that they're trying to roll out. Hang on a minute. I think there's so much going on, guys, that the guides even have trouble sifting through some of the info. Let's see what we get. And the guides are saying, like, for us to strap ourselves into the seat. Strap into the seat to protect yourself, because it's going to be a very wobbly, wonky ride. This next 6 months is going to be very turbulent, very unpredictable, I'm getting. Let's see where else. Hang on. And they're showing me on this red carpet with the gold trimmings that there's people on the sides. You know how you have your barriers with the rope and that, for example, when you go into the Academy Awards. And there's people, this is the people waking up. They're desperate. And their arms are coming over the barriers and reaching in, trying to get help from the government and help. This would be all the packages and stuff. They're reaching to try and get help to survive. I'm getting images of Hunger Games when they're reaching out for the bread and things like that. I'm just getting this desperation from people waking up. Like, how are you going to help us? Please help us. Oh, this is an awful image, guys. And they're showing me people like Cotton Swab, Billy Goat, and even Elon Musk is there. They're showing me all these elites like walking down, like it is like literally showing me like an Academy Awards thing, like the Save the World, like Academy Awards. And they're all walking down, waving to everybody, like trying to be acknowledged, like they're very important people, like they're all the VIPs and you're all the little nothings. I'm really getting this image that they're going to push even harder this year. And they, well, they've put themselves in their own category, see? And you think about it, anyone who follows behind these, they're just three I could think of offhand, there's heaps more. The people who follow behind will be the Trudeaus, the Elbows, Chris Luxon will be there. Sushi definitely there. Like they're the guests of honor that have been invited. Aussie Ping's there. These are the guests. Macron's there. These are the guests that are like invited along to this like big awards night, and it's like the awards of achievement. What have we achieved with our Great Reset? Because we know they're starting to implement things, and things are starting to happen. Look at the banks closing down. Oh, God, it's all heading in that direction, guys. Oh, we need people to stand up fast, or they're going to get to have their Academy Award, the Global Reset Academy Award night. Oh, it's sickening, isn't it? This is sickening, guys. Hang on. But the guides are saying they haven't reached their end goal. Don't stress because they haven't reached their end goal. This is just how they see it all going. See, they see they roll out their gold and red carpet. It's all going to go to perfection. This is the big event for them this year. Everyone should come on board. I mean, why wouldn't they? Of course they would. Who would want to not have an automated electric car that can drive itself? And it, well, we won't even go down that road. This is what I'm getting. They think they've got it all sorted now, that this will be just easy peasy rollout, easy peasy Japanesey is what I'm getting. You know that old saying? I'm just getting that. It's going to just roll out and be a breeze. That's what they think. Oh my God, we need people to stand up and now and fast. Hang on. But this is what I'm getting. The awake people, or the people who are, conspiracy theorists, blah, blah. We're the ones that do it's saying a bit of sabotage now. Like, we are the ones that sneak around in the background like the roadies in the black outfits. And not in a bad way. It's in a protective way. And we, like, for example, at the Academy Awards event, we turn the lights off. We lock doors. We drop the curtains down. We're making it all really difficult for them because we're hiding things from view. We're hiding things about the reset. We're not letting people see things. For some reason, we have this way of, what would you say? It's like, I guess you could say causing problems, causing hiccups and hurdles and problems with their clean, smooth rollout, because there's a lot of people who are awake now who just don't want it. So we just go around and we disrupt their big show. We're not like the extinction activists, climate activists. This is different. We just do our little thing in the background, but it causes it not to happen. Like, if that makes sense, which I think a lot of us would know, because by us ignoring it and pretending it's not there and turning off the lights so people can't see it, blah, 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 the Great Reset, it's like the vibration of their reset drops, because we always talk about, this is very complicated, I know, but you guys will understand. We talk about the Great Reset being on this another tangent, like another vibrational frequency that is very hard to see. So the more that we can keep it out of our life as awake people, the more we keep the vibration. Well, we call it the love frequency vibration. We keep the love frequency vibration high. So that's what we do. Let me see how we do this. Hang on a minute. The guides are saying we do this by planting seeds, by talking, by walking and staying in our truth. And this is what I'm getting a lot too lately, is that it's like we're like these quiet guides that people look to. I've always said that people look to us to like, oh, what's happening? Why does that person think that? Or, seed planting from a long time ago on Facebook, all these things. That's how we do it. We just stay in our own frequency vibration of light, happiness, joy. That's how we block the reset, by staying awake. Oh man, that's confusing. It's confusing. This year, we've talked about it. It's just going to be confusing. It's just a very, very confusing year. There's a lot going on, guys. That's why it's so important to stay detached and keep your frequency up. Because more people are awakening. So that energy and vibration is rising. So the more we can shut down the reset, the higher and more people wake up. You think about it. Over this 4 years, when this all first began, it was like, oh my God, there was like a handful of us, wasn't there, that were awake. And now, all these years later, 4 years later, you think how many people are awake now? Tons more, around different issues. We know the mass psychosis has got a lot for the jab. That's fine, unless they're injured or were mandated, etc., made to have it. But so many more people have woken up, guys. It's fantastic. So the vibration is shifting. So we do it automatically, sabotage their awards, Reset Academy Awards night, by just staying in our frequency vibration. That's how we do it. All right. Oh my God. we keep getting the eliminating of the red meat, which we know is a massive thing because they want to bring in their protein lab-based meat to make all their money, and knock the farmers over and just, well, basically piss them off. But I do feel they're going to really get some hit up. They're going to get a lot of fight back around this. And I don't think it's just the farmers. I mean, I talked to you guys about my hubby and my son and how much they go, well, what meat have you got? What meat have you got? It's very hard for people who are meat eaters to give up meat, especially when they're not being given the choice. And this is probably a general thing. You think of the amount of people who eat like steaks and people who love to cook and things like this. I mean, it should be a choice anyway. But I do feel there's going to be a lot of backlash about the meat having to be tagged and put in plastic. And one of you had a great point about the plastic containers the steaks are going in now. Isn't plastic bad for the environment? But all the little people, peasants and Lego people get blamed for all the plastic. We're not allowed to use plastic bags. We're not allowed to do this. We've got to have, wooden forks and spoons and all that now. But they can create more plastic for the meat. It's so true. None of any of this makes sense. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's so hypocritical, isn't it, guys? Everything that everything in the Clown Show 2.0 chapter is really not making any sense. Oh my God. All right, let's see if there's one more thing. I'll pull some cards because my brain's about fried. Lately, we've been getting a lot of guidance. Have you noticed that lately, guys? I'm thinking that that's what we're really needing. I mean, the predictions are still there and they still come through, but I really believe that we're the ones needing the guidance because it just feels like this circus event never, ever ends, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, God, I'm getting so much stuff. Hang on. See, I reckon the guides are struggling with all this. See, it's about us. They're saying the best way to respond is not to respond at all. Not to respond at all. And this could be meaning that we get triggered by things people say, things people do, things people post. The guides are just saying don't respond at all. They keep relating to Eckhart Tolle too. Just accept things for what they are. It's not our stuff anymore. We've detached. So we don't want to get drawn back into those energies either. So we have to learn to remove ourselves from that sort of stress. I mean, you can get yourself so worked up and so frustrated. I mean, remember back during the jab world, guys, it was really terrible how frustrated we felt and unheard and just shut down. Well, we don't want to be going back there again. So when things come up, like the guides say, just allow things and just giggle to yourself because we know the stupidity of it all. We see it so clearly, don't we, guys? Through our intuition, our feelings, our senses. I say it all the time. That's just how we're wired. Maybe we weren't wired like that when we were 8. Maybe we had these things, but we didn't recognize like what they were. We didn't understand how our body works. I had parents that never taught me anything about spirituality. I can't believe that I'm here with a psychic spiritual channel. My dad was as an atheist. He had a zero opinion. My mum was brought up, well, she didn't really have she did. Everyone was Catholic back then, but I don't know. No one taught me about myself, and I had to learn all that. I think it was after 30 that I'm sure you guys are the same. It wasn't until I became an adult that I realised, hang on a minute, I think I'm actually quite a sensitive soul, and I think I'm feeling people, and it took me years to understand that. So maybe, I don't know. Earth, honestly, being Oh, being here is so challenging. I know you guys would understand. Not now, not so much now that we're awakened. It's actually interesting. We're learning. We're doing, as the guys say, our spiritual master's degree this year. And till we die, of course, we keep learning and growing and expanding spiritually. And so that's what's kind of going on. That's why we get stimulated by things that we create. We follow our passions. We love life. We learn about life. We don't just sit idle and stagnate and just go, woe is me, sorry for myself. In that video, I think it was, Eckhart actually says that it's exactly what I say a lot to you guys too. We don't stay stuck there anymore. When we get feelings, yeah, they come up, but we don't seem to stay stuck in them anymore. We have this way of, okay, and we move through it and go and do something else. Go pat our cats or go walk the dog or go and look at the birds outside in the trees. We have tools now in our toolkit to navigate life in a more comfortable, easier way. It's beautiful. I'm going to pull some cards, guys. We're getting a lot. I forgot. Oh, no, I didn't. We're getting a lot of messages for us, guys, at the moment. Big time, aren't we? Like, massively for us. I'm going to pull you a fairy oracle. We are getting so many messages about us. It's crazy, isn't it? Where are we? Hang on. I think we're really needing a lot of guidance, guys, because this is challenging. Because the vibrations, intense. People are talking about things. And we have to be, well, just good listeners, I guess. Mother and daughter, mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth. See, and it's funny because they're the things I was never taught about my spirituality. No one taught me about it. As same probably with you guys. Mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth. And see, that's probably something that we do here. We teach each other things. We learn and grow off each other. We give each other ideas. We learn a lot from music. There's a lot of words in music. Vibration, nature. Mother and daughter. And you think about the bonds, well, they say, don't they? Mother and daughter. A lot of character traits probably come through in their daughters. They probably look similar. Mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth. And I think, to be honest, when they're just saying daughter there, that'd be about the feminine energy. The softness that we have, that spiritual side. That's why I'm seeing it as daughter. It's just that softness. There's nothing wrong with being soft and understanding. And think of females, emotions. Nothing wrong with dealing with your emotions. It's beautiful. It's beautiful because then they're not trapped in your body. Awaken. Let's pull one of these. We haven't had these ones for a while, have we, guys? Oh, we've got two. I'll do this one first. Awakening. I feel the presence of love within me. Look at the balance. Perfect balance. We've got pyramid energies. It's just perfect balance. Good symmetry, balance. That's where we're at. I feel the presence of love within me. You do. You feel balanced. That's what happens after you wake up. Higher self. I am connected to my higher self. Talk about higher self. Look at that. It's like a lighthouse. She's turned into a lighthouse. A beacon of light. That's what I'm seeing there. And we always get that. Looking at everything from a higher vantage point. From a different perspective. That's what happens with the higher self. When you start listening to your guidance, your intuition, which is what your higher self is. Isn't it? Listening to your higher mind. It's there to guide you, guys. But I think most of us know that. Let's pull a Whispering Wood. Sorry, guys. I forgot to tell you. I love these. Sun's out. Fog's burnt off. Yay. Hope you guys are getting more sunlight over there. I know a lot of you have really struggled in the UK with rain change. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. Oh, I've got a few yellow leaves left on my trees, guys, but not very many. Actually, that's an awesome image, isn't it? If you think about change. We're really good with change now. Once you awaken, you understand that change is just part of life. You don't resist change anymore. The leaves do fall off the trees, but because they're deciduous, it's to protect themselves from the harsh winter. And then everything comes back fresh again in spring. So falling leaves do not signify the end. It's true. But the beginning of a fruitful season. It's beautiful, meaning it'll bear great fruit when the season comes around again. That's a great image, isn't it? That's exactly what it's like. Okay, because things can look really dire or negative, but then it can end up, things can end up improving. I think that's the message there. Let me see if there's one more thing to finish with, guys. I'm getting for us, we got the feather energy yesterday, but I'm getting that birds are a special feature for us this week. Birds have a very good frequency, energy, vibration. We're going to start to, I know you guys coming into spring, you'll be getting a lot of birds. I'm just getting birds are very significant. The sounds of the birds. Hey guys, you got to go check out. There's this beautiful, speaking of, just reminded me. I've been watching this bird called Tico. I can't remember what the site is on YouTube, and he's a green like parrot and he sings. Oh, I'm subscribed. I've been following him. It's absolutely beautiful. Tico and Frank, I think it is. Oh, you got to go watch it, guys. He sings to all these songs, and the guy on the guitar is absolutely brilliant. Frank, I think his name is. Oh, they sing. They're just beautiful together. You got to go check it out. Tico, he's in Australia actually. I think he's somewhere on the Gold Coast or something like that. I laugh every time. Isn't it funny, the simplest things that make you laugh? Like, it really makes me laugh and smile because he gets right into the song. It's beautiful. But this is what I'm getting for us. It's this bird frequency, because they send out a frequency vibration. Because you think about it, birds are pretty free. They're flying around. Yes, they probably have a few enemies like cats, etc. But most of the time, they're free doing their thing. Fluttering around in water and things like this. It's beautiful. So birds are going to be significant for us this week. So we might see a lot of birds, which I think we'd all be happy about, guys. So take note of the bird life in your area, guys. Maybe that's changing too. It does change winter to spring, autumn to winter here. You do get different birds. I noticed that too where I live. All right. I'm getting this really old song. The tide is high and I'm going on. I want to be your number one. Number one. Where did these songs come from? I didn't even know. That's so old. Oh my God. Maybe is it the tide? The tide. Maybe the tide is turning with the awakening. God, fingers, we've been waiting for 4 years. Hang on a minute. God, they give me Bon Jovi. I can't get a song. Hang on. It's just showing me Bon Jovi's face. No, I can't get it. I can't get it. Sometimes they just show me faces of music. They show me phrases. It's not easy, guys, sometimes. All right, hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. I'm getting this song by MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. I don't know the rest of the words, but basically they can't touch us. Meaning global leads, blah blah blah. If we're not on the same frequency vibration, guys, they can't touch us because we choose to move away. It's a path that you choose. It's a choice that you make. It's a vibrational choice. So we're getting that song. I think it's MC Hammer, isn't it? Can't touch this. Oh, that's the music back then. Love it. All right, hold on. I'm getting that song. I don't know why I get the songs we do. I'm getting that song. Beat boy, hit that perfect beat boy, beat boy, hit that perfect beat. I think that's Bronski beat, isn't it? Don't. Get a lot of Bronski beat, but aren't they in the UK? So that would probably be significant. The beating. I don't know. I'm just getting beat boy, beat boy. I love that song. I got some company. Do. Oh, I love Bronski beat. I really do. All right, hang on. Let me see one more thing. Oh, they give me. Oh, I can't even. I'm not going to say that song. It's so stupid. Hang on. They're trying to give me country songs, and they're giving me all these like people that sing country music. Hang on. Oh, hold on, guys. Bear with me. Oh, they're giving me this song. Slide to the left, and you slide to the right. Oh, see if I can get it. Hang on. No, I can't get it. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Left, right. Oh, is it Bus Stop? It might be Bus Stop. Oh, I don't even know why we get the songs we do. Remember Bus Stop? Slide to the left, slide to the right. Bus stop. Bus stop. Are you ready to do the bus stop? But I think what the guide's saying, don't sit at the bus stop. Keep going, guys. I don't even know. I don't know why we get some of the silly music that we get. We just do. Maybe it's so we have a laugh, guys. Bus stop. Have you heard anything more ridiculous? Bus stop. That was such a big hit, though, wasn't it? Oh, my God. I'm going to have to leave you at that note today, guys, because just my brain's frying again. All right. Weird video today. Don't know. Sometimes we just need the messages, guys. Take care. I will come on and talk to you tomorrow. Like buttons. Please consider subscribing. Please comment down below. I'll get back to you very soon. And I will talk to you very soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.